I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my
Hello, teacher.
Hello,
how are you?
I'm good.
Oh, that's great. Tell me, Jenny, how was your weekend?
Normal.
And what did you do?
Well, nothing.
Nothing. Did you play with your friends?
No, but I always saw my friend house always closed or locked. But even though if I answer those, and even if they did open the door, they would always say she's busy.
Oh, wow. Oh, is she busy? And what do you think? What is she busy with?
I know. Schoolwork.
Maybe some homework, yeah. And tell me, when last have you been to the shop with your parents?
Well, I don't know.
Were you at the shop yesterday?
What?
Uh,
Sorry.
were you at the shop yesterday?
No, but today I did.
Oh, today you went to the shop and what did you buy?
Was school. Just school thing because tomorrow I'm going to school. But kinda.
What do you mean kinda? Is the school starting tomorrow?
No, but like when it's almost evening, then it's kind of like the time I got to go home. But normally around that school when I go home, it's like almost night, not the line. But
Oh,
by that, it just a preparing, friend reunion and get noticed to the class and the teacher.
oh, so it's just to get to familiarize yourself with where's your class, who's gonna be your teacher and all of that.
Yeah,
Oh, and are you excited for that?
no.
Why not?
Well, school is fine, math is fine.
Mhm.
I mean, like, the school subject is fine, math is fine. Except things are sometimes can be like one of the flashback. I
Oh,
don't want to get those again.
yeah. But maybe you will see some of your friends.
Yeah.
Maybe. Okay, so Tenny, today we're going to go on to lesson 3. Is homework helpful? So let's quickly remember we've done it last time. We looked at how easy and difficult, okay, so to write an essay about a Korean king, memorize 30 words, draw a picture of someone in your family, and find facts about a country in Europe. So, what do you think about homework, Tenny? What do you think about it?
No, they're fine.
Do you like to do your homework?
Well, no.
Do you think kids should do homework?
Well, I don't know. Well, it would be great if I don't have homework. Just like the homework, well, it's easy. It's pretty much easy.
Oh,
But I did sometimes I could forget to do that. And I have to
yeah.
want the flashback, like in the morning in class doing my homework. That is the worst because, well, sometimes late and other time not.
And have you ever forgotten to do your homework?
Well, never. But if I did, I will have a big heart attack, sweat all over, especially like people looking at me like, no, I'm out.
And tell me, has any of your friends ever forgot to do their homework?
Oh, yes,
And what do they do?
they forgot.
And do they quickly do their homework in class?
Yes, it could be when it's around playtime. They wouldn't allow to play when they're done with the homework.
Oh, yeah. And tell me, what does your parents think about homework?
They're fine, yes.
Does your parents think you should do homework?
Well, I don't know. I never have a chance. They never talk about it. They just never. But even though if I did and I questioned them, they would like mostly like teach me to do that. But my school did not give homework, but they did give us some of the homework to prepare for the tomorrow, like tomorrow, especially for the semester. And I
Oh.
hate that because I have to remember each part, each word, like
And
each book.
what? So what did they tell you to do?
Well, it's kind of like remember, like even like almost to the test history, mathematics,
Yeah.
Vietnamese, like all of the most important thing about the past, about food nutrient, and about adults, prepare about adults or young teenager adulting, and about like toxic thing and toxic water and sea. Love that. But I have to remember all of those, each word in each book, like each subject book, to
Wow.
page 1 to page 29.
What? That's a lot of pages.
It could be 30.
Oh, and tell me, can you remember all of it?
Yes.
What? That's incredible. So, do you know it? Do you know it off by heart?
Yes, sometimes I could have a big meltdown. Of course I would. Why wouldn't I? And then after that, I have to force myself because it's hard.
I can imagine. And tell me, what is the strangest homework you have ever done?
Strangest homework. I never have in my life having a strangest homework, but I did remember that my teacher says that all of my class need to write down about their favorite pets and why they want the pets and describe the pets in the most peaceful and most colorful ways ever. But one of my friends was the opposite, not to lie. Like she described, like it sometimes could be pets, sometimes it could be about trees, talking about describing the trees. And especially one of those past memories, that's the best one. That's the best one my teacher could give us. And one of my friends has in those, she have a quote saying that the oak tree is so beautiful. And sometimes, now I don't know what the tree name is because I forgot, but I remember she saying that the flower blooms so beautiful. I just felt that there was hundred of eyes are looking at me, following me. Like, what is this? What is this, girl? Horror movie?
Oh my goodness, it sounds like one. I don't know. Wow. I wonder where she came up with these words. Maybe she watched some horror movie.
Oh no, I remember it. They have it on Google.
Oh, okay. So she got it all from Google.
But it's just a simple thing. She just look at it and make a version for herself, not like
Yeah.
exactly right copy on it.
Oh my goodness. Just imagine. So, on that note, so let's see what are other people thinking about homework. Can you read those two examples for us?
I think homework is okay. Usually it isn't very hard. I can finish it quite quickly. I really hate homework. It takes me so long to finish homework most of the time, but I guess the answers.
Do you agree with the top statement or the bottom statement?
I just neither. They are truthfully right, not lying.
Ah, okay. I like your opinion. And then what is people saying? What are parents thinking about homework? Can you read those two examples for us?
My parents really like homework. In fact, they tell me to ask the teacher for homework. They think it will get better grade I do more if I do more work at home. My parents think that homework is quite useful. They want me to finish homework when I come back to my home. However, they don't think too much about homework is helpful. They want me to have time to play.
Okay. So what do you think about what other people are saying? Do you agree with the top one or the bottom one?
The bottom one.
Yeah. And let's see. What is the strangest homework you have ever done? Can you read? What do other people say about homework?
The strangest homework I have done is to copy some old writing. We even have to make a paper look dirty in the burning edges. It took me many hours. I don't know why we had to do it. The strangest homework that I have done is to count car on the street. I had to do it morning and evening for 1 week. People driving car thought I was strange. Oh my god.
Imagine you had to count the cars or the motorbikes. How would that feel?
Okay, that will be thinking like people around me think I'm the Lulu for something.
The Lulu, yeah.
Because
Okay.
like at one point, we walk on the street, right? We try to count some car. We point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like there's a billion car rolling around by. How can you count each of them in one?
Exactly.
And if you done for 1 week, how many is it? Like 102 or maybe?
I don't know, but that's going to be like millions, to be honest with you. So, what we're going to do now is, Jenny, we're going to move on to the vocabulary side. So, is homework helpful? So, I'm going to play the audio, and then after the audio, you are going to read it for us.
A student go to school to learn. They go to
Debating challenge. Book 1.
Footprints of a child, Beethoven.
Okay, there we go. So, you can start reading it for us.
Students go to school to learn. Then they go home and do their homework. Teacher give homework because that is how people have learned for a long time. Should we stop giving homework to do at home? Some people say the students should do their homework first. Homework helps students learn many things of each week, but they often forget what they learn. Doing homework gives students a chance to review what they learn. Second, students can actually learn more at home. Children can do their own research and improve their knowledge. Also, they will become more independent learners. This is an important skill. Other people say that school should stop giving homework to students. Fast students already study a lot. They go to school for many hours each day. So when they are at home, people should do something fun and active. This will help them to feel happier. Second, teachers usually give easy homework to the student. Doing easy homework is not helpful because students don't know anything.
Okay. So now, based on that, okay, let's have a look at some of these words. What does it mean? What does useful mean?
It's like a meaning that we use every day and it's quite helping us a lot.
Okay. So, serving as helpful purpose. And what does the word social mean?
Social, it could maybe mean like we could talk to other people that we know or stranger, like online. Or we could talk in public, like a full amount, like we are in the middle of the spotlight and people are looking at us.
Oh, okay. So to mingle, yeah. So social is to be related to society. So in society, if we are social, that means we engage with other people. What does it mean to forget?
Forget is kind of like something of the most embarrassing words ever. Like literally, I can't understand. But one time, my teacher tell her name to me. I was like, "Oh, what's your name?" And she says the name, and 2 minutes later, and I says, "Oh wait, what's her name again?" I walk up, I tell her name, and she said, Girl, I just tell you.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. It's a stopping away of something or being or something that just slipped your mind for a quick second. And then what is chance? How do we describe chance?
A chance is mean like if we have something like just say that we have a test, right? A
Yeah.
test. Like we got a first test and the last test. The first test is like the middle of the semester. It's not almost done of the school years yet. No. We're not done with the class yet. So in the middle of tests, we write down our question, do that, do this, but our grade is pretty much like bad, really bad. So we try our best and try our best to get a good grade. So we are really hoping and really like hoping to the next final last test, it's gonna be good grade. So that's called a chance. We're just hoping.
Yeah. That was really good. So when things happen unplanned and unforeseen, what does it mean to review?
Review is something like we talk and we describe things of our own, and we have a picture and like a picture of our own, and we show it to the other people that are looking and knowing what we're talking.
Yeah. And also, if I say to you, Jenny, did you review your homework? What does that mean?
It's kind of like showing our work.
So it's so to review is to go over it again. Okay. And then the next one, actually. How would you explain actually to someone?
It could be many things.
Mm-hmm.
It could be like we could say a word and then we remember something that's much more than that. We can also say and actually, or we could change our mind out. We don't want that. We could say actually.
Mm. So it's another way of saying really or in fact. In fact, this is what it is. Okay. And what does research mean?
Research mean like we type words that we don't understand. It's like why people say turtle. Like how do they find out the word turtle?
Yeah,
We
turtle.
Google that and then we look carefully and we know why. So that's just as a research. Just fact.
Absolutely. Yes, it's a careful study of a certain subject field problem to discover some facts. Why do people call a turtle turtle? Who came even up with that word? And what does improve mean?
Improve means we change things that's like at first we have things like we are addicted to something that is a bad health for your body or for other people. So we have to change that to change that improve uh things that is really bad for us or other people. So people don't look at us in a weird way.
Ah, yeah. So it's to make things better and have more value and quality. And what does it mean to be independent?
It's pretty much an easy word. We can do that in our own. We don't need people help.
We don't, yeah. And what does it mean to memorize something? Like you
It could be like people it could be people talking the most like a past history, like you're a student and they're a teacher and they're teaching you, right? You have to write down all of those. You have to know all of those and you must not forget that because you're not a loser.
Yeah. And have you memorized all of the things that they ask you to for tomorrow?
Yes, all of that except for the name and things that I had to like things I have to bring up to school. Except homework, I did bring. I'm not good.
Exactly. Well done, Jenny. That was good. Now, for number 1 to number 5, can you complete the sentences?
If you are an independent person, you do things in your own way. When you do research about something, you find information about it. We want to know that what actually happened that night. Have some time to improve what you need to learn, what you have learned. Oh, review. When you improve something, it gets better.
There we go. It gets better. Well done. Now, moving on to the reading part. Okay. So, once again, is homework helpful? Okay. So, this is the part that we have already read. But now, Jenny, I would like you to read it once again because now you are going to answer the questions number 1 to number 5. So, can you read for us the text?
Students go to school to learn. When they go home and do their homework, teachers give homework because that's how people learn for a long time. So we stop giving student work to do at home. Some people say the students should do their homework. First, homework is helpful. Students learn many things each week, but they often forget what they learn. Doing homework gives students a chance to review what they learn. Second, students can actually learn more at home. Students can do their own research and improve their knowledge. Also, they will become more independent learner. This is an important skill. Okay. Other people say the school should not give homework to students. Fast students really always study a lot. They go to school for many hours each day. So when they're at home, they should do something for fun and active. This will help them to feel happier. Second, teachers usually give easy homework to the student. Doing easy homework is not helpful because students don't learn anything.
Okay, now let's have a look at the question. So, number 1, why do the teachers give homework?
Well, it's because that's what all people do in the past life, right?
Yes, from that long time. So teachers give homework because it's how people have learned for a very long time. And why do students need a chance to review what they learn?
Because sometimes students will forget what they learn in school, so that's why they have a chance.
Fantastic. And then why does homework help students to learn more?
Because students can be independent and do their own research.
Yeah, fantastic. Well done, Jenny. And why should students do something fun and active at home instead of doing homework?
Because by doing homework, we just sit around and do homework. Sometimes it could give us sore eye because why not? And we could do things that we don't have to.
Yeah, and do you think students already study a lot?
Yes.
And
Well,
why? Yeah.
not really. Sometimes they don't pay attention because I am sometimes.
Do you know someone who doesn't pay attention?
Well, if someone don't pay attention, then the whole class will be like we're just a duplicate to a duplicate. If we saw someone doing that, of course, why not? We're gonna copy them.
Yeah.
But only the time that we don't pay attention is the time that the class is not really important, like art class. Like I'm sorry for the teacher who teaches us,
Yeah.
but also it's not that important though.
I understand. And why is it not helpful for students to do easy homework?
Because homework is already easy for them, and other than doing the homework, they could just do anything that they couldn't do.
And do they learn anything?
Sure, maybe they just being curious. Like we just bathing and then we just have the most questionable question of all time. Like why?
Oh, good question. Now, what we're gonna do is write new words inside in your okay. So we're gonna watch the video quickly. Watch about the importance of homework in the next slide. Then write down why homework is important and how does it help students. So let's watch the video clip and then you're gonna tell me why is it important for children to do homework. Okay. Okay.
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah.
How old is tofu actually? Like,
How old do you think?
Tofu is not even my height and he's smarter than me.
I think Tofu is 12 or 13.
12 or 12?
Yeah.
Wait, he's that short. I mean, like comparing him to the sofa, I could even understand how tall he is. Like he's that age.
Yeah.
But like also, I have a question too. It's like, why did his parent name him Tofu at this point? It's just a food name. I mean, like a tofu. Literally, why?
I don't
I
know.
mean,
Maybe they have some meaning behind it. Do you
how
know?
can a tofu have a meaning? I mean, like all meaning I could know is that the parent loved eating tofu so much, so they
Yeah.
named it tofu anyway.
I think
But other than that, if the parent love carrot so much, they could name the child carrot. And also at this point, the child could be a big bull, like they could being bullied so much. Like at this point, he's the least favorite.
yeah, I think his parents might have liked Tofu a lot and they decided that they're gonna call him Tofu. Do you know why your parents called you Chenny?
Is that meaning?
What's the meaning behind your name?
Okay, now not really. I don't have meaning. I just have the name
You just haven't. And why do you think they name you Chenny?
because they guess it was just a good name.
Yeah, so I think they guessed Tofu was just a good name for him. But I think they might have liked tofu, the tofu food as well. That was very good, two valid points. Now, what we're gonna do is, Jenny, moving on to our next one. I'm gonna play the audio for us, okay? And then after the audio, you're gonna circle the main idea and underline the supporting ideas in each opinion.
Supporting opinion. Teachers should give homework to their students. First, homework improves students' learning. Class time is too short to learn many things. However, at home, students have time to memorize facts. This will help them to get good scores on their tests. Second, homework can teach students how to organize their time. They can learn to focus on their work. Learning to use time well will really help students when they try to get a job.
Okay. So, Jenny, can you tell me what is the main idea?
Teachers should give students their homework to the student.
Okay. That was really good. Oh, sorry. And then what do you think is the supporting ideas?
What homework improves student learning?
Is there another supporting idea?
Well, yes.
Yeah.
Class time is too short to learn many things. However, at home, students can have time to memorize facts.
Okay. So that do you think that is an example or do you think that is a supporting idea?
An example.
Okay. So I need you to identify another supporting idea. So why should teachers give homework to their student?
because they can learn to focus on their work. Right? Learning to use time well will really help students when they try to get a job.
Okay. So hold on to those. So there are two, and then let's have a look at the opposing opinion. So let's listen to this one. Then you're going to identify the main idea and the two supporting ideas.
Opposing opinion. Giving homework to students is a very bad idea. First, homework puts stress on children. They worry about not having enough time. They also worry about not being able to do their homework. Children don't need to have this kind of stress. Second, homework stops students from learning other skills. Children should play sports and make friends. These activities can teach children important social skills. They cannot learn these skills by sitting alone at home.
Okay. So, Chenny, what is the main idea for the opposing opinion?
It's giving hope to students is a very good idea.
Okay. And
Indeed.
what are the supporting ideas here? There are two.
Well, children should play sport and make friends. This activity can teach children important social skills. And they cannot learn the skills sitting alone at home. Am I right?
So the first one is going to be homework.
Homework puts stress on children.
And the second one?
Is homework stops students from learning other skills.
You see how they introduce it. They normally say firstly or first, second or secondly. Okay. So let's write the answers to these questions. Does homework help you to remember the things that you learn in school, Jenny?
Well, yes, but my school is the opposite. My school only gives homework if it's like I have to do on a quote about something, and then give it to the teacher if that counts. But by then, if it's bad, I have to do that all over again. But normally, I will just prepare things for the tomorrow. Like, I'm actually not really doing the homework, but I just preparing. But I guess it's just a reminder, like a paper just remind you to do it. But it's kind of like Satan just remind you to do it. Like, not really.
It's like a what?
Like teacher would think like, oh, this piece of paper will give them so much time. Like they literally have so much time. But other than that, they just sit alone and don't have social to anybody and have social anxiety. But also equal to that, the paper reminder is literally look like a devil from the rise and give us their paper.
Oh my goodness. And does homework help students to learn more?
Well, yes, if it's like a question, the most questionable question that we didn't learn or nothing because in the middle of nowhere, it could be some question that we didn't learn, so we had to know that. Which is a bad part because I ain't got time.
And if there's no homework, what will students do with their free time? What would you do in your free time if you had no homework?
I rather play with my friends. But most important than that, it could be like I have other classes to take. Like, what if I have other classes like piano class or like dance class? Like, I ain't got time when I go home.
Oh, very true, because you will be going home very late. And do Do you prefer easy homework or difficult homework?
Easy homework because I'm much more faster than hard homework.
And should teachers allow their students to choose if they want to do their homework?
Well, I don't know, but
What is your opinion?
well, I think well, it's just neither. It's just depending on school if they like it or not. Or it could be depending on the government. But if we can choose, then yeah, the whole class wouldn't have a piece of paper. Like, ain't nobody gonna have a devil inside the house. No way.
Have you watched something related to a devil?
Yes, I like horror story. It's just like a music in my ear. Now, I don't want to sound like a psychopath. Like, I know everybody like that, right? I mean, like the voice, the people who talking to this horror story, it just sounds so peaceful. Except that you already, if you know the meaning of that,
Yeah, I do know. And tell me, do you often watch horror movies?
if I have Netflix, but if I want to know that, I need to, like Netflix. But other than that, I have to pay them to.
Okay, wow. And does have your parents subscribed for Netflix?
No,
Okay, and where do you normally watch horror movies on? On
where
YouTube?
on TV, on TV, the
On TV.
iPad. The iPad wouldn't work because, like, if I want to have a peaceful time, then that would be my bedroom, of course. But even though than that, the internet in the bedroom, it can be good and bad. The bad part is it always stop and stay like that and have a circle that go around and round. At the worst parts, like
Oh, yeah.
it,
Oh, it means
it
it's
literally stop. Like especially at midnight, I will have chills. Like I'm screaming like a Barbie doll right now, even though the Barbie doll is much stronger than me.
Oh my God.
And equal to that, they literally have the most scariest face in the horror story and stop the most perfect time.
Oh my
Like
goodness. So
it's literally
the internet is throttling. We call it throttling. So when it is like it's making that little circle that goes all around and it's waiting for it to continue again.
yeah, but other than that, it's just a minute. But waiting on that is like waiting 1,000 years with that.
Especially if it's a scary scene.
It's like I remember that I my I remember I was in my bedroom alone in the middle of the night too, because I like watching horror movie in the middle of night. I don't know why, but it just felt like it. But it's just randomly stop. That was perfect time. You can stop anywhere, but this literally no way.
I can imagine. Okay, so Chenny, just quickly, one last time for the supporting opinion. Once again, can you tell me which are the two supporting opinions here in the first part for teachers should give homework to their students? Can you tell me the two supporting opinions there?
Was to improve student learning
And
and class too short to learn many things.
the second one. So the first one is homework improves students' learning. Okay. That's the first one. The second one is
Class, well, second homework can teach students to have to organize their time.
there we go. Because class time is too short to learn many things is an example. Okay. So that is how we add the example. Now, can you identify for me the two supporting opinions for giving homework for students is a very bad idea?
Is homework puts stress on children and they cannot learn the skill by sitting alone at home.
From learning other skills. So homework stops students from learning other skills. Okay, so that's the second one. Okay, well done, Chenny. That was really good. So tell me, Chenny, did you have fun today?
Yes.
Okay, so Chenny, I will send you your homework. Well done on a great session, and then I'll see you next time. Have a great day. Bye-bye, Chenny.
Bye-bye. Have a great day.
You too.
Never really noticed what you